Hi everyone, I'm Bob Grip, Fox 10 News. Welcome to the sixth match of the 2015 HiQ season, sponsored by New Horizons Credit Union. Today's match features teams from LeFlore, McGill, Tulin, and the home team, Theodore. The questions you're going to hear this morning are prepared in 16 categories by educators throughout the country who are all experts in their fields. They try to make the questions equally challenging. Here's how the points are awarded. In a regular category, each team will receive its own question in that area. The team will then have 15 seconds and 4 opportunities to answer. A correct answer on the first try is worth 4 points. Each time an incorrect answer is given, it's worth 1 less point. And if a team misses it entirely, either of the other 2 teams can gain 1 point with a correct answer, and I'll explain some of the other scoring as we go on. And now, as the faculty advisors and the supporting team members return to their seats, I'd like to tell you that the coordinator for HiQ and the producer of today's competition is Julie Harper. Our equipment managers are Joe Mills and Wendell Lewis. Now we'll begin our competition. We always start with some questions in current events. We'll do that again today. Good luck, team. Score as many points as you can. First question is directed to Theodore. Here is your question. Quote, "There is no Negro problem. There is no Southern problem. There is no Northern problem. There is only an American problem." These words were spoken on a nationally televised address to Congress in 1965, just 8 days after the Bloody Sunday confrontation in Selma. Give me the first and the last name of the President of the United States who addressed Congress.
Lyndon Johnson.
Correct. 4 points. McGill, your question. The sale of Chicken McNuggets was halted in Japan after this was found in one of the McDonald's chicken bites.
Vinyl.
Correct. 4 points. LeFlore, your question. Give me the full name of the bridge in Selma that crosses the Alabama River and was the scene of violence against the marchers in the March 1965 march, which became known as Bloody Sunday.
The Edmund Pettus Bridge.
That's right. 4 points. Good start for everybody. Now we'll try American history. Back to Theodore. Foreign soldiers came to the aid of colonists fighting for independence from England. One wealthy French nobleman volunteered not only his military service, but also a great amount of his private funding. At age 19, he was made a major general in the colonial army. Give me the last name of this man. 5 seconds.
Paul.
Try again.
George.
Try again.
Washington.
Nope. Miguel Tulin.
Lafayette.
That's right, the Marquis de Lafayette. Very good, 1 point. McGill, your question. Beginning in 1767, the British Parliament passed a series of regulations against the colonies. The most important of these was an import duty on such things as glass, paper, and tea. The purpose of these taxes was to pay the salaries of royal governors and judges in America. Give the name by which these regulations were known.
Stamp Act.
Try again.
The Intolerable Acts.
Try again.
Coercive Acts.
Try again.
Muddy Act.
No, teams wait for the buzzer if you'd like to answer. Theodore.
The Townsend Acts.
Yes, the Townsend Acts, 1 point. LeFlore, your question. Encouraged by Queen Elizabeth, Sir Walter Raleigh organized a group of settlers and sailed to the New World. In 1585, they landed on an island off the coast of Virginia. Give the name of this island.
Roanoke.
That's right, 4 points. Biology is our topic. Theodore, name the type of effect that may be caused by an extremely cold winter that regulates the size of a population independently of its size. 5 seconds.
El Nino.
Try again.
La Nina.
Try again.
Uh,
LeFlore.
The Depression Effect.
No. McGill.
Cold Effect.
No. Density independent is what we're looking for in biology. McGill. Name the number of offspring produced in a standard period of time. An example would be annual human births in Pennsylvania.
Birth rate.
Try again.
Growth rate.
Try again.
Census.
Try again. LeFlore?
Exponential growth.
No. Theodore?
Crude birth rate.
No. Fecundity. That's what we needed. LeFlore? Frogs produce many eggs, of which only a few survive to adulthood and then reproduce. Identify the type of survivorship curve that applies to frogs.
Survival of the fittest.
Try again.
The growth curve.
Try again.
The bell curve.
Try again. Theodore?
Natural selection.
No. McGill?
Exponential curve.
No. Type 3. That's what we needed. Type 3. No points. All right, time to change the rules. We're going to ask a toss-up question in sports. The team's hands on your buzzers. First team to push its buzzer answers first. 4 points for a correct answer. Here is your question. The Triple Crown in golf includes winning the U.S. Open, the British Open, and either the South African Open or the Canadian Open. Give the last name of the 2013 winner of the U.S. Open, who for his efforts earned $1,440,000. Theodore?
McElroy.
No. McGill or McGill?
Mickelson.
No. LeFlore? Go ahead.
Williamson.
Justin Rose. Justin Rose is the answer we needed. No points on sports. Back to a regular category, literature. Back to our home team. In Tony Cade Bambera's short story titled The Blues Ain't No Mockingbird, two smiling men with a camera trespass on property belonging to the narrator's grandparents. Give the name of the specific government program for which the men say they are shooting the photographs.
CIA.
Try again.
NSA.
Try again.
FBI.
Try again.
Real estate agent.
Nope. LeFlore?
Food stamps.
That's right, 1 point. All right, McGill, your question. In Truman Capote's short story titled Among the Paths to Eden, the man named Ivor pays a visit to his wife's grave. Give the first name of Ivor's deceased wife.
Rebecca.
Try again.
Lily.
Try again.
Catherine.
Try again.
Mary.
No, teams wait for the buzzer. Theodore?
Catherine.
No. LeFlore?
Sarah.
Sarah is right, 1 point. LeFlore, your question. In Alice Munro's short story titled Walker Brothers Cowboy, tell how many children the Walker Brothers salesman, Mr. Jordan, and his wife have in their immediate family.
5.
Try again.
3.
Try again.
8.
Try again.
7.
Nope. Sorry. Wait for the buzzer, teams, if you want to answer. Don't buzz in early. Theodore buzzed in early. McGill?
6.
No. Theodore?
2.
2 is right. 1 point. All right, now we're going to ask some questions in math. And we changed the rules in math. The teams will have 1 minute to give 4 possible answers, and every team gets a copy of every question for possible bonus points. So, first question goes to Theodore. Everyone open your yellow math envelopes, please. The two lines, which are the graphs of y equals negative 1/3 x plus p and y equals 3x plus p, respectively, intersect at the point x equals 6. What is the value as an integer of p minus q? Ten seconds. That's right, 4 points. Next math question is directed to McGill. Everyone open your red math envelopes, please. A quadratic equation, ax squared plus bx plus c is 0, has all 3 coefficients as real numbers, and one root of this equation is the complex number 3 minus 2i. What is the value as an integer of the sum of the roots of the given quadratic? 10 seconds.
13,
Try again.
12,
Nope. LeFlore.
6.
6 is correct. All right, next math question goes to LeFlore. Everyone open your blue math envelopes, please. For the quadratic equation given by x squared plus x plus c equals 0, where c is a given real number, the smallest real number c for which there is at least one solution can be written as a fraction p over q, where p and q are positive integers with no common factor. What is the value of q? 30 seconds left.
2,
Try again.
4.
That's right, 3 points. Back to some 15-second questions now. Topic is Shakespeare. Back to our home team. In Measure for Measure, this character approaches Pompey, who has been apprehended by elbow, and states, "How now, noble Pompey? What at the wheels of Caesar art thou in triumph?" Give the name of this character.
Aeschylus.
Try again.
The Duke.
Try again.
Provost.
Try again. LeFlore.
Brutus.
No. McGill.
Angelo.
No. Lucio. McGill, your question. In Henry IV, Part 2, after being encouraged by hostess quickly, this character states, "Can a weak, empty vessel bear such a huge, full hogshead? There's a whole merchant's venture of Bordeaux stuff in him. You have not seen a hulk better stuffed in the hold. Come, I'll be friends with thee, Jack." Give the name of this character.
Falstaff,
Try again.
Lord Chief Justice,
Try again. LeFlore.
King Henry.
No. Theodore.
Sebastian.
No, it was Doll, or Mistress Doll, or Doll Tearsheet, or Mistress Dorothy. LeFlore, your question. In the Comedy of Errors, at the door to Antipholus of Ephesus' house, this character responds to Dromio of Syracuse by stating, "A man may break a word with you, sir, and words are but wind, aye, and break it in your face, so he break it not behind." Give the name of this character.
York.
Try again.
Antipholus of Syracuse,
Try again.
Nail,
Nope.
Balthazar.
No. Theodore.
Cicero.
No. Dromio of Ephesus was the person we needed. No points on that. Geography is our topic. To Theodore. The capital of Switzerland is located in the northern part of the country, less than 100 miles from the French border. Give the name of this capital city.
Bern.
Correct. 4 points. McGill. When the Protestant Reformation swept across northern Europe during the 1500s, some form of Protestantism took hold in most countries. Only one country retained its Catholic faith. Give the name of the country.
France.
Try again.
Ireland.
Yes, Ireland. 3 points. LeFlore. The highest elevation of land in the Mediterranean Sea is located on the island of Sicily. Give the name of this peak.
Mount Etna.
Right, 4 points. All right, we're halfway through our competition right now. McGill Tulin has 8 points. Theodore has 14. LeFlore is in the lead with 18 points.
Need a loan for a newer used car, truck, RV, ATV, or even home? A credit union's the way to go. We're New Horizons Credit Union, the largest local credit union in Southwest Alabama, where your deposits help a neighbor purchase a car or home. It goes right back into our local economy. So if you live, work, worship, or go to school in Southwest Alabama, don't send your money to Mississippi or Florida. Go local. Join New Horizons Credit Union. We have roots here, not just branches.
Start the second half of the HiQ competition this morning with some questions in chemistry. Go back to our home team, Theodore. State the number of hydroxide ions found in one formula unit of calcium hydroxide.
Three.
Try again.
One.
Try again.
Two.
Yes. Very good. 2 points. All right, McGill Tulin. Give me the last name of the French chemist who was the first to propose the law of definite proportions.
Lavoisier.
Try again.
Cartier.
Try again.
Marat.
Try again. Theodore.
Boyle.
No. LeFlore.
Newton?
What was it?
Newton.
No, it was Joseph Louis Proust. That's the name we needed. LeFlore. State the name given to the petroleum refining process that converts high molecular mass compounds into compounds with lower molecular mass.
Fracking.
Say that again?
Fracking.
No, try again.
Diffusion.
Try again.
Refining.
Try again. McGill.
Oxidation.
No. Theodore.
Fricking.
No. Cracking.
Cracking.
Needed cracking, not fracking. No points on that. Art history is the topic. Theodore. The open spaces of Baroque Rome were greatly enlivened by fountains. Designed by Bernini, this famous fountain has exuberant dolphins around the base and a sea god blowing water into the air through a conch shell. Give the name of this fountain, which is located in Piazza Bernini.
Fellatio.
Try again.
Sea of Mermaids.
Try again.
Beautiful fountain.
I'll bet it is, but that's not the right answer. McGill.
The Fountain of Neptune?
No, sorry. LeFlore.
The endless fountain of Poseidon.
No, the Triton fountain. Triton. McGill, your question. In this painting by Dutch artist Jan Vermeer, a young girl is seen with her face turned toward the viewer. The dramatic, solid, dark background serves as a sharp contrast to the young girl, who's depicted wearing a white blouse and an ochre-colored jacket. On her head, the girl wears a light blue wide headband with a light yellow short veil. Give the name of the painting.
Portrait of Rose?
Try again.
The Lace Maker?
Try again. Okay, Theodore or LeFlore? Theodore.
The girl in white blouse.
No, Theodore. LeFlore. Go ahead.
The girl in the blue bonnet.
Say that again.
The girl in the blue bonnet.
No, girl with a pearl earring. That's what we needed. LeFlore, your question. Give the last name of the man who was appointed by Pope Paul V as an architect of St. Peter's and designed its facade and nave.
Michelangelo.
Try again.
Ren.
Try again.
Donatello.
Try again.
Raphael.
Nope. Teams wait for the buzzer if you'd like to answer. Don't buzz in early. McGill.
Bernini.
No. Theodore.
Michelangelo.
No, you already said that.
Oh, I didn't
Moderno.
I didn't hear him.
Moderno was the answer we needed. All right, time for some team choice questions. Now, before the match, each team chose the topic it wanted to be quizzed on. There's 4 points for a correct answer, but the twist in team choices, there's only one answer per team. So teams, if I rule the original team's answer wrong, you can buzz in immediately and get 2 points for a correct answer. You don't have to wait for our shot clock to run down to 0. Okay. Theodore, you chose a question in American history. Again, just one answer, please. The Religious Society of Friends was a group of dissenters that arose in the mid-16th century in England. They refused to support the Church of England with taxes. They abhorred violence and warfare, and they would not serve in the military. Give the common name by which this group was known.
Quakers.
4 points, right. McGill, you chose Shakespeare. Again, just one answer. In Measure for Measure, when the provost asks this character, "What shall be done, sir, with the groaning Juliet?" this character responds, "Dispose of her to some more fitter space, and that with speed." Give the name of this character.
The Duke.
Sorry. Theodore.
Angelo.
Angelo was right, 2 points. LeFlore, you chose geography. And here's your question in geography. One answer, please. The westernmost capital city of continental Europe lies on the Tagus River. It is also the only capital city on the coast of the Atlantic Ocean. Give the name of this city.
Lisbon.
Correct, 4 points. Time for our second toss-up of the match, so teams, hands on your buzzers. The topic is literature. In Alice Munro's short story titled Dance of the Happy Shades, the reluctant guests at the piano teacher's annual party are treated to an awesome performance of the Dance of the Happy Shades by a talented blonde-haired student. Give the last name of this musically talented girl. McGill.
Meg.
Sorry. Theodore.
Pierre.
No. LeFlore. Go ahead.
Thompson.
No. Boyle. Dolores Boyle was the answer we needed. Physics is our topic now. To Theodore. Name the quantity to which the weight of fluid displaced by a submerged or partially submerged object is equivalent.
Buoyancy.
Try again.
Displacement.
Try again.
Volume.
Try again.
Density.
No. Teams wait for the buzzer. McGill Tulin.
Buoyant force.
Buoyant force is what we needed, exactly. Buoyant force. McGill, state the name given to objects that are moving freely under the influence of only the gravitational force without regard to their initial motion.
Free fall.
Try again.
Terminal velocity.
Try again.
Free fall objects.
Yes. 2 points. LeFlore, state the name of the region of a sound wave characterized by having a low molecular density.
The trough.
Try again.
Amplitude.
Try again.
Decibel.
Try again.
The crest.
Nope. Teams
Hertz.
wait for the buzzer. If you'd like to answer. McGill.
The antinode.
No. Theodore.
Wavelength.
No. Expansion or rarefaction. Take either one. American government is the topic. Theodore. Usually on the first day of each party's convention, one of the best orators makes a speech glorifying the party, its history, its leaders, and its programs. Give the two-word title of this speech.
Party speech.
Try again.
Party oration.
Try again.
Party gracing.
Try again.
Party blessing.
Nope. Miguel Tulin?
Keynote address.
Right. The keynote address. Very good. 1 point. All right, Miguel. The EPA, the Environmental Protection Agency, is responsible for the day-to-day enforcement of federal anti-pollution laws. They are out in the public where the action is. Give the two-word title for this type of federal agency.
Line agency.
Correct. 4 points. LeFlore. Each executive department of the United States government is headed by a secretary, with the exception of the Department of Justice. Give the two-word title for the head of this department.
Lead judge.
Try again.
Chief justice.
Try again.
Main judge.
Try again. McGill?
Attorney general.
Attorney General is right. 1 point. Topic is world history. To our home team. Beginning with the purchase of Louisiana from France in 1803, Americans came to believe it was the right of the United States to rule North America from the Atlantic to the Pacific Oceans. Give the phrase by which this belief was known.
Manifest destiny.
Right, 4 points. McGill. The Industrial Revolution created a new wealth in England. Most of this new money belonged to a growing social class that included professionals, skilled workers, factory workers, and businessmen. Give the term for this new social class.
Middle class.
Right, 4 points. LeFlore. In the mid-1800s, Europeans began to penetrate the interior of Africa for humanitarian purposes and to spread Christianity. A missionary from Scotland traveled with a group of Africans deep into Central Africa. After several years with no word from him, American news writer Henry Stanley eventually located him. Give the last name of this missionary.
Livingston, I presume.
That's right, Livingston. That's very good, 4 points. That's what Stanley said to him. We're down to the last question in today's contest. So this last question here is worth 4 points. Could determine the winner. All right, teams, open your math envelopes now. Two angles of a triangle measure 2 pi over 15 radians and 3 pi over 5 radians, respectively. What is the measure in radians of the third angle of the triangle? Give your answer as a fraction involving pi and simplify. McGill.
8 pi over 15.
Sorry. Thirty seconds, teams. LeFlore.
11 pi over 15.
Sorry.
2 pi over 15.
4 pi over 15 was the answer. 4 pi over 15. No points. At the conclusion of today's match, Theodore appealed an incorrect answer. Upon further review, the answer was deemed correct. So the final score today is McGill-Tulin 20, LeFlore 26, and today's winner, Theodore, with 30 points.